Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thursday morning. I know I keep saying we're going to do Friday mornings, and we are, but I've had to switch a phone call. Normally I have a phone call on a Thursday morning, but we've had to make it on a Friday morning, which means I've had to come in on a Thursday morning, which is totally not planned, but that's okay. That's how we roll. I know it's fresh and early in the morning. I've got about 45 minutes, which I'm sure we will be fine. And then I'm heading off to the gym. So I thought this is a perfect time slot to jump in before I go and do that. And then I'm not tired in the evenings, and hopefully they'll work out a little bit better. I do have my cup with me, my cup of tea. It's half drunk, because if I don't get it finished within a certain amount of time, I struggle when I go to the gym. So might be a bit too much information, but there we go. So just a few quick things as we've got people rolling in. Let's have a look at this. This is the new annual catalogue, and it is live. Yay! So if you haven't ordered a new catalogue yet and you would like one, please let me know and I can get one sent to you. And in the meantime, while you're waiting, good morning, Kerry. In the meantime, if you're waiting for a hard copy catalogue, you can download a digital copy from my blog, and of course all the products are on the online store if you wish to see them that way. But if you want a hard copy, let me know and I will get one out to you. Good morning, Janet. I also have my Rooted in Nature stamp by mail for this round, and the sign up for this one closes on the 13th of June. So we've got 6 days left, I think 7 if you include this one. So if you're wanting to do that round of stamp by mail, all the details are on my blog if you've not heard of it before. Good morning, everyone who's coming in. Oh, thank you, Janet, for sharing. So go and check out all the details for that. And of course, being a new month, we have a new online code club. Good morning, Lois, Carla and Megan. Okay, let's come back to me. So today we are going to be making a man card, and we're going to be using the One Wild Ride. Say that one a few times fast. I'm sure you'll stumble. I know it's not new, it's been in the catalogue already, but I'm going to show you a new colour. So that will be exciting, and I'll give you a comparison of what the colours look like too. So let us not chat for too long because I am on a little bit of a schedule. So let us swing around and get started. Let me just zoom in slightly so you don't see all of my mess. I'm trying to stay tidy. It doesn't always happen. Now I have a spare grapefruit grove. I keep going to call it a groovy grapefruit or something like that. I know that's not it. Grapefruit grove. So I have a spare one of these. It's still in its package. It hasn't been opened yet. So if you wish to share my live, please do, and I will I will pick someone to win this. I can only post to Australia though, sorry. But please, if you have shared, can you please pop in the comments that you have, because otherwise I can't tell, because sometimes Facebook settings don't allow me to see if you have shared or not. So free groovy grapefruit, see, I'm doing it again, Grapefruit Grove ink pad up for grabs, one of them. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so I'm thinking I've lost a piece of cardstock. I've got it over here. We are going to be playing with a new colour called Grey Granite. See, all these new colours, you have to learn them, and I haven't done that yet. So a Grey Granite is what we're using. So that's the colour that it looks like there, but I thought just out of a comparison for you all, this is a smoky slate. Okay, so that's the grey granite and smoky slate. I'll hold them up so you can see them a bit better. So it's a completely different colour. Then I've got Sahara sand, because I thought maybe it was close to Sahara sand, but it's, when you hold the cardstock up, it's nowhere near Sahara sand. And I also bought in a crumb cake, which of course is definitely not anywhere near. But so it's a great new addition. That's the new one. great new addition to the neutral line, and I really do quite like it. So that's what we're going to do. Now I am casing something from the catalogue. I think my camera is a little bit crooked here. I am casing something from the catalogue. It was a pizza box and I'm turning it into a card. So that's the colour we're using. They used a Crumb Cake Designer Series paper, which of course I don't have any of. So hence the reason why we're doing that. Okay, so my Whisper White, and I am using plain old Whisper White because I have run out of my thick Whisper White, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that aside, and I've got my grey granite, and I'll be using the textured, because I don't have the Designer Series paper, I thought rather than have a piece of plain cardstock, we'll make our own DSP in a way. So there we go. Don't you love new ink pads? Okay, so to make my own, I'm just going to use this grungy styled one and just randomly go over it because we want a bit of texture. How's that? There we go. A little bit carried away. Yes, the colours, I think these are going to lend themselves. Do I dare myself to leave that open? If I put it over there, maybe I can leave it open. Oh, and if you haven't seen the chamois yet, you have to get the chamois. It is so cool. I'm loving it more than the Stamp and Scrub. Love, love, love. Isn't that squeaky clean? Squeaky clean. And clean. Look at that. So I re-wet this one again yesterday, and it stays damp in my little case here. It hasn't gone smelly. I didn't let it dry out between wettings, and it didn't go smelly. Okay, I do need this, so it was just as well I didn't pack it up. So I'm going to sponge around the edges now, and I'm not sure whether there's something on that. So when I sponge around the edges, the sound is repeating sentences about 3 times. Oh, really? I wonder if it's my... Do you think it might be this? Do you think I should take this off? How about if I unplug my microphone? You guys can't see what I'm talking about anyway. And tell me if that works any better or whether it might be just a glitch, a Facebook glitch. So Sue, let me know if that is better now that I've got my microphone out. I suppose I should talk then, hey, so that you can know whether I'm repeating 3 times. So just giving this one a bit of a sponge. I hope it's not a Facebook glitch. No problem with the sound, Kerry? Well, I haven't got any volume on, so it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, let me mute that. I wonder if. Okay, so sponge around. Okay, now that panel is done for me, and I've got a piece of black, so I can set that aside. I've got a piece of black, and oh, okay. Well, I wonder if I plug this back in, because I know when the replay on YouTube tell me that they can't hear me, so that's why I went out and got a microphone. So I'll plug the microphone back in. Okay, so with my triple banner punch, I'm just going to punch out a banner out of my black, and I'm going to screw it up. Yes, I agree, Vicky, to give your fingers a bit of a clean on it. Oh, awesome. Okay, so screw that up nice and tight, and then we can unravel that. That'll give us a little bit of texture. Being a man card, we don't want all pretty stuff, do we? We want a bit of texture going on. Good morning, Laura. Okay, so we can pop that aside. Now, I'm working backwards from what we did at Lincoln Learn yesterday. At Lincoln Learn, we stamped first and then we cut out. So today I'm going to be tricky and I've cut out my circle first and then I'm going to stamp. So using the Stamparatus, because I love it, I'm going to take out the black mat because I'm using red rubber. I won't need it because it's got the cushion. And I'm going to pop my circle in there. I'm not going to worry about using a magnet because I'm only going to be stamping once and I won't require the magnet. But I'm going to pop, actually maybe I will use a magnet because I know what will happen. So I'm just going to use one. They're kept in their little hidey holes at the back. So, and also I do need some scrap so that I don't stamp on everything else. So pop you down, and I want to make sure that my bike is down the bottom of my circle. And I'm using a slightly bigger circle than what I used yesterday. So when I show you the cards that I made yesterday, you'll see. Okay, now you can't see because my thing doesn't all fit in my camera. So I'm just going to ink this up. And the reason why I started using the Stamparatus to do this one was because I wasn't sure how dark, because I hadn't used this granite one before. I wasn't sure how dark it would stamp, and I thought maybe I would need to stamp it twice. But it is a really lovely colour. So there's my bike, part of my bike. Ugh, these magnets. They're good. So I'm just going to pop that back. Give this a bit of a clean. And that's all ready to go again. So we also stamped our envelopes and the insides of our cards with the motorbike as well. So I'll pop that aside for the moment. So got my motorbike. Good morning, Kathy. Evening, Kathy. Sorry, it's morning for me. Okay, so I've got some colours here. So I can either do red and black, or I can do Bermuda Bay and black. So you guys tell me which pop of colour while I try and do my tyre here. I'm going to... I maybe shouldn't have zoomed in on that because you'll be able to see how wonky I am. So you guys tell me what colour while I try and colour this in. And I'll be quiet because I can't colour in and talk at the same time. But at least if, going wonky around here, it doesn't really matter because the whole, the image isn't a clean image to start with. So if my tyres are a little bit wobbly, I don't suppose it matters too much, does it? Oh, that's really wobbly. That's really bad. Oh dear, I think I'm just going to leave that alone. It's getting worse. Okay, none of my comments have come up yet. Red or blue, red or blue. Talk about lag. While I'm waiting for some of the comments to come up, don't forget, if you share my video, go in the draw to win a Grapefruit Grove ink pad, but you need to type that you've shared, and I can only do it in Australia, red. And I will leave that over the weekend, and I will draw a name. Go for it. Question or two to ask. Yes, that would be good. Okay, I'm going to try and colour that in. Okay, now I can't really see where it comes like around, so I'm just going to, there's a bit of a weird shape thing going on here. So I'm just going to bring it down and just, you know, make up my own thing. Oh, blue, sorry. Oops. I've done red. Anyway, and then we'll do the fuel tank. Just sort of do my own thing there. Okay, just for a little pop of colour. Okay. I am in South Australia. So there you go. If you want to private message me, I can definitely help you out. I have team members from all over Australia in my team. So I would love it if you would message me, and then I can message you back and with all the information if you would like. Okay, so I've got all my components here, and now I need something else. I do require some more of that, and I need the Born to Ride, and I'm hoping that I might have to do that on a bit of an angle because I've got stuff stuck everywhere. My pleasure. I would love to help you out. Okay, so I'm going to magnet that, and I'm going to have to stick this across, but it was an off cut anyway, so that's okay. Oops, I better take that off. Okay, now this I know I'm going to probably have to stamp twice, and I'm going to have to cut it out as well because I don't have the banner framelits. Okay, so stick down, and I want that to be a little bit darker. So another thing I love about this Stamparatus, and seriously girls, if you don't have it yet, it's a must-have. Stamp it down twice. Perfect, look at that. It's so easy. Yep, come chat to me. I do have to race off straight after this though, but so it might be a little bit after lunch when I contact you back. So, okay, I think I'm done with my Stamparatus now. Yes, guys, I'm going to have to put some washi tape on this because, you know, I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm done with you. It's an amazing tool. Amazing. And I must say, oops, it appears I can't do a lot of things and talk at the same time. I'm going to cut this out crooked. So, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yes, when I go to Link and Learn, the ladies are loving it there because sometimes the blocks are a little bit hard to manipulate, or especially the big ones. And I cannot, I think as you get older, your multitasking stuff seems to slow down. Yes, the tool. The big blocks, they're hard to handle. My hands can't grip them properly. If you've got arthritis or you're a little bit shaky, the Stamparatus is awesome for that. Oh, did it? Washi tape kept breaking off. Maybe you have to wrap it around there like several times. Okay, I've got my Born to Ride. Now I need my birthday wishes. So I'm going to grab, I know I don't normally make cards, like normally I've got, bits done off stage, but this time, off stage, off camera, earlier. But I am doing it all from the beginning. I don't think I need this anymore. I'm gonna do it that way. Okay, so I have, the sentiment is birthday wishes to the leader of the pack. But I'm not going to use all of that. Oh, man. I'm going to try that trick. You love my live videos. Thank you very much, Jennifer. It's just a shame that I just stuck my hands in the ink pad. There's always something that goes on. Okay, so I should have used a smaller piece of cardstock because that's just a waste really, but anyway. Okay, give that a clean. See, look, it did. That show me cleaned off my fingers really well because otherwise I would have black. And you know me, I always get ink over everything, so that's probably a very good tip. Okie dokie. You know what? These aren't gel nails, all right? They're not the Jamberries, they're a different brand. They're just nail polish strips. But it's still enough that I can't pick things up anymore. Why is that, do you think? All right, so all I want is birthday wishes. Because I have found that now I can't pick things up. How do I keep my rubber back stamps on the block? I do not use the stickers, is how I keep them on. And I just guess where the actual things are. See, you'll see that I don't use the stickers on my blocks. And so I can tell that that's the shape of where it's going to be. So I just guess where I want to stamp it. Okay, so there's my birthday wishes. Thank you very much. These ones, they're getting a little bit untidy, but they'll do. Okay, I think we are ready to adhere our card together. Let me just pull out a little bit. But just going back to this rubber thing, in Japan, they tested out, because I've got all my stickers here, okay, but I don't use them. But in Japan, because they're a small market, they've tested out new stickers, a new type of sticker, and so far the ladies from Japan are saying they are amazing. They can use them and have them stick to their blocks. So I'm hoping that it won't be too long before we get to have them as well. So I know that they were going to do some testing over there first. Okay, let us be sticking our card together. Make sure I've got all that off. Do I need to zoom back just a little bit? Now, I need adhesive. It's in one of those states where, you know, it's right in front of you, but you can't see it. I use a lot of snail. Okay, so yesterday I did it twice. I stuck, because we always make 2 cards at Link & Learn, I stuck it in the middle and then I stuck one on the edge, which I really quite liked. So I think I'm going to go back to sticking it on the edge. And I use my grid paper just to make sure that everything is lined up and nice and straight. Okay, and then my strip of screwed up black. You know what, you could even go ahead, see how the black is really good for this. See how the fibers you probably can't. The fibers, like the layers have started to split. Oh, you saw my bad fingernail then. The fibers have started to split. So you could even do like a faux suede look for this instead of just a crumpled look. The only problem is I have found with Stampin' Up! Fingers crossed it works. Oh yes, I get what you mean now. Yes. Don't use the stickers. So, but like I said, hopefully we will get the new stickers too. If you have already stuck your stickers on your blocks, I know a lot of ladies will use like a 2-way glue pen and just put a little bit of 2-way glue pen on it because it goes tacky and it sticks to your block that way as well. So that might be a workaround if you've already stuck your stickers on, because I can tell you now you won't be getting them back off again. Okay, so next I be needing some dimensionals. have lovely ladies who can come in, and because sometimes my head's down and I don't get to see the comments, and I've got a really bad lag on this as well. So it's great that everyone else can jump in and answer questions too. Okay, so there'll be my motorcycle and my Born to Ride. I'm just going to stick dimensionals towards the middle of, so that if I put it on the outside edges, it may overhang. So I'm just going to pop them towards the middle. Nearly missed it, Kim. I'm almost finished. Thank goodness for replays, huh? So Born to Ride, and I'm just going to use my naughty two-way glue pen. I'm putting it back in the product sandbox that we want the other two-way glue pen back. So I'm going to put birthday wishes over here. Now, on the sample in the Stampin' Up! Catalogue, they had a bow, and we sort of thought, well, you know, a bow on a card. I mean, it wasn't with ribbon, it was with twine and stuff, but still we decided that we weren't going to do that, and we were going to put sequins on top, you know, because like sequins are masculine too, aren't they? Like a bow. But if you use the silver sequins, it actually is quite masculine, even though it's still bling bling. Right. Now I've just got to find all the silver ones. There's one. Another. So sort of like, I mean, sequins you associate with girls, but I think you can still get away with this. And one over there. I think you can get away with it. Okay, last little bit, sticking them on. I find it easy just to pop a little bit of glue. I'll use a pair of my old scissors for this. Pop a little bit of glue on your card and then just hold your sequins on there. I just use a black. I tried the black, Amanda, but they didn't show up too well black on black. Because I thought, yes, black I would do, but then I would have to put it on the not black card. See? So just hold them on just for a moment while they catch. So don't forget, girls who are in my VIP group, my customer VIP, so if you've purchased from me, you are eligible to join my group. And girls who are also in my, oh, look, I had two there. Girls who are also in my, I shouldn't call you girls, ladies, women, who are in my team, instructions, I know you've seen me make it, but all the, like a PDF tutorial on this card will be available at some stage for you all with measurements and all that sort of stuff. So there is the card today, and like I said, I did a bigger circle, and I actually like the bigger circle because these are that's the card that I made yesterday. So I'm actually liking the bigger circle with a bit more of a motorbike, and on the inside we just stamped the bike and we stamped the envelope as well. So, and to see it in a pop of blue, that's Bermuda Bay. So we've got Real Red and Bermuda Bay. Yeah, just get rid of them. So there they are all lined up together. I don't mind the blue one. So anyway, it's my uncle's birthday coming up, and then I'll have my dad's birthday coming up soon, so I've got all their cards covered, plus an extra. So that's good. So there we go. So just one last reminder about the ink pad. If you want to share this video anytime over the weekend, you can share it. Just write that you have shared in it because Facebook settings don't always allow me to see everyone who has shared, and I will pick someone to post this to on Monday, but I can only post to Australia, so sorry about that if you're international, but I would love you to share anyway. Okay, so that's it, and I've got a little bit of time to get myself together before I head off to CrossFit and practice my pull-ups. I'm trying to do one pull-up, just one. You not believe how hard it is. So I'm getting there. I can nearly do it with a black band. So without jumping, without just straight pull from the straight pulling from standing position. So it's super hard, unbelievable. But we gave ourselves 12 months to do it. So we are 6 months into it. So I've got a little bit of time left to still practice them. Excellent. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for coming and watching with me. And hopefully next week will be probably in a Friday time slot. So at the same time, probably about 9:15. Okay, thanks very much for watching and have an awesome day. And we will see you again soon. Bye.